Game is starting. Game is starting.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
The 3-1 pitch. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hendricks, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Jesse Winker stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Now the Cubbies will get. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike one. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Javier Baez. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the... In now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Eugenio.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
That is fifth. The left field.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Jose Garcia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trevor Bauer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Nicholas Castellanos will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Votto on second. Castellanos is over at first with 1 away.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. And there's out number 2.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Reds are on top, 4-1. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. This is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Bauer pauses. Here he comes. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back after this message. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Jose Garcia. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Another one sent foul. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Garcia is on his way home. He'll score easily as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Chopped on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Moustakas is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Out in front of it, strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Barnhart gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We're through 4. Now in the box, Jose Garcia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Rizzo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
1-2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front 8-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats, so another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Baez is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And it's fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for Cincinnati.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Nope. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. Howe has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Reds 10 and the Cubs 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3. About everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Castellanos is there, 2 down. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Craig Kimbrell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
So stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The batter.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
In now, Jose Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And right into the shift. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 10-2. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jesse Winker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. Very effectively in this one. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 0-2 home. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next to the Cubs.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Bauer into his motion. Here comes the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 10 and the Cubs 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's board to kick off the ninth.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't.
Second baseman, Mike Mustafa.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Kipnis. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Garcia.
Dan Winkler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Dan Winkler.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Goodwin. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
0-2, here it comes.
1-2.
One out and a runner on second base. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cubs are down to their final out now. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit, and it may have been a straight steal of home, and it's gonna pay off. Wow. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Trevor Bauer earns the victory on the mound. Kyle Hendricks, the slap with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. for the Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.